Hello students, how are you? I hope you are doing well during this time. Right now you are staying at your home, doing your study by using the online mode. Your teachers are doing a hard work to give you more and more. So students, my best wishes are always with you. Do your hard work, keep going and get your success. With this wish, this is Virendra, your computer science teacher, and I am here to give you the most important lecture on Microsoft Excel. Hey students, in our previous video, you have watched about few topics like how to open an existing file, how to save your file, what is the difference between close and exit, what is the difference between save and save as, right? How to perform calculation. So many topics are covered and I have provided you a few videos for the same also. So students, right now in this video, these are the topics we are going to cover. Number 1, auto sum. Number 2, adding and removing worksheets. Number 3, saving a workbook. So these are the few topics that we are going to cover, right? So students, now we are going to start this session. One request I just want to share with you. If you like this video, don't forget to share this video to other of your friends. Please subscribe it if you like this video, and don't forget to press the bell icon also, because if you press the bell icon, definitely it will give you a notification for my latest videos. So student, what are you waiting for? Please come to my this blackboard and we are going to start. So students, our first topic is auto sum. Topic number 1, and the topic is auto sum. As the word giving a suggestion, auto means automatically and sum means we are just going to do the addition. It means that the addition process will be done automatically. How it will be performed? How? It means that some kind of button is there. Once you click on that button, immediately your calculation will be done. Right now we are talking about auto sum. How the addition will be performed automatically. Right? So for giving the understanding about this, let me take one Excel sheet about the same. Suppose let me draw this one Excel sheet. And students, one more thing I just want to tell you here. Don't be bothered about the practical demonstration. I will surely provide the practical demonstration of the each and every topic. Okay, please have a patience. I will provide the practical demonstration. Okay, in later on videos. Okay, please read. So students, suppose this is your Excel sheet, and now suppose I have written here 10, 100, and suppose I have written 300. The name of this column is A, B, C. Right? For this, row number 1, 2, 3, and this is 4. The address of this A1, A2, A3. So there are different methods for giving the additions. First method number 1. Method number 1. You can write in a cell Okay, students. So let me elaborate about method number one. So in method number one, you have to write the addresses of these cells. So address of this one is, this is 10, right? So address of this one is A1, then put one place. Address for this one A2, and for this, that is A3. So you have to write this formula in a particular cell where you want to result, where you want to have the result, right? So the result, if you write this formula on this place, then you will get, once you press the enter button, you will have the result like this: 3, 1, 0, that is 310. Now let us come to the method number 2. Method number 2. Method number 2. You can write like this: sum, then A1, then put one colon, then A3 bracket close. You have to write, this is the name of function, this is the way to write the range. This is only the one kind of argument here. A1 is the name of first cell, A3 is the name of third cell, right? And this is in contiguous mode. That's why I have written in this way. Okay. So right now I am using here one function here to add the addition. If you write, same result you will get, right? But now let us come to the method number 3 to have the addition. Method number 3. Method number 3. So in method number 3, what we have to do? We have to use the auto sum. So for this, what we do here? First, you have to go to the home tag. First, you go to the home tag. Once you go to the home tag, at the right hand side in the corner, you will get this symbol. You will get this symbol. The name of the, if you ask about the name of the name of the symbol is summation. You can say sigma. Okay, it's one kind of Greek letter, right? So if you click on this button, okay, then immediately you will have the sum at one of the cell where you have selected. So first motive is, what is the first motive? First you have to select the data. Suppose you want the result of this one, so you have to select these 3 cells, and after selecting the cell, you have to press this one. Immediately you will have the result, right? So this is the method for having the result. Right now, no need to do a huge effort for getting the result of summation, or you can say addition. Only you have to click on auto sum. Then after you will get the result. Okay, students? So I hope you are able to understand each and everything what I am trying to teach here. But if you have any kind of doubt, any kind of problem, you can contact with me. Right? So now we are moving to the next topic. Okay? Let me erase the board here. So I think this kind of information will definitely fruitful for you, and you will enjoy here a lot. Now I am here to give you the details about next topic, that is adding and removing worksheets. Adding and removing, adding and removing worksheet, right? So students, first we are going to understand about how to add the worksheet. As you know that in our workbook is collection of worksheet. Once you open an Excel sheet, it is one kind of workbook. In that workbook, you will get three different worksheets. By default, the name of sheets are sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. Right? By default. Right now, sometime you want to add one more sheets. Right? Suppose you want sheet 4. How can I add this? How can I add this? So there is a different method here. There is a different method here. So for having a new worksheet in a workbook, first what you do here? Right click, use your mouse button and right click after the selection of any of the sheet. Suppose you have selected sheet 1, you want the sheet before the sheet 1. You want the new sheet before the sheet 1. So first of all, make one right click. One pop-up menu will appear. In that, many options are available here. In that option, what will do? You have to select insert. Okay. Once you click on that, immediately you will have to a sheet 4 will be inserted before the sheet 1. Right? There is one more method. There is one more method that you have to go to the insert. Right? After that, there is a one button is there. The name of the button is insert sheet. Right? So once you click on that, then immediately one kind of new worksheet will be inserted. Right? And I will show you the practical demonstration about the same also. So don't worry about it, you will get the same thing here. Right now this is the one kind of theory class, and in this theory class you will able to understand only a few basic things only. Right? According to me, this is the best method. This is the best method. Okay, by clicking on by using your right click of the mouse, then you will get the many options and select here insert. Right, students? So I hope you are able to understand this. Okay, but if you feel that you are not able to understand this, okay, then what you'll do here, just use your YouTube comment, and after I'm receiving the YouTube comment or any of the message by using the WhatsApp, okay, I will surely reply it, okay, and then I will try to make you understand about the issues. Right? Okay, students, so I am saying that there is two methods to insert the worksheet. Right? Let me recall one more time. You have done, first you select any of the sheet, that is sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. Right? Any of the sheets. I suppose you have selected sheet 2. You want the new sheet before the sheet 2. Then, very easy for you. Right click by using your mouse, many options will come, then go to the insert. After that, one dialog box will be opened. In that dialog box, worksheet must be selected. Worksheet option. Once you click on insert, then you will have the dialog box. In that dialog box, what you will do? Just you have to select the worksheet option. Then okay. Immediately the particular new worksheet will be added before the sheet 2. Right? And insert option is already available here. Insert, go to the insert tab and then search for where the insert sheet button is there. Right? So many options are available here, but the best way, just use this option. So students, now this is the way to add the worksheet. Now let us understand how to remove it. So for this, very easy, just you have to do the right click, and after the right click, what you will do here? What you will do, just right here, just select the delete option. Okay. So if you click on that, immediately the particular worksheet is deleted. Or if you want to press the delete key from the keyboard, then immediately once you press the delete key from the keyboard, that particular sheet will be deleted now. Right? So this is the way to delete, to remove the particular worksheet from a workbook. Right? And please ensure that the difference between worksheet and workbook, right? Don't forget it. The worksheet is collection of row and column. In that worksheet, we are going to work on it. But if you talk about the workbook is nothing but it's a collection of sheets. Okay? So students, I hope you are able to understand. Let's come to the next topic. Let me erase the board here. So students, I hope you are able to understand each and everything what I am trying to teach you. Okay, and I am just waiting for your queries, waiting for your doubts. Okay, now let's just come to the next, that is saving a workbook. Next topic is saving a workbook. Saving a workbook. So as I have already told you in the basics of Microsoft Excel, that and also shows you the process in a pictorial form, that is in practical demonstration how to save a particular. But right now I just want to give you one more time a recall session for you, so that you can have a best understanding in my class, right? So without wasting any of the time, let's come to this one. So for this, suppose this is the one kind of your Excel sheet is open here. One kind of Excel sheet is open here. On the corner of left hand side, this is the office button. This is the office button. Right? Click one time. Once you click, one sub menus appear here. In that sub menu, one option is written here, save. In that sub menu, click on that. Once you click on save, then you will get one dialog box. You will get one dialog box. Save, the name of that dialog box is save as dialog box. Save as dialog box. And in this dialog box, you have to do two things. You have to do two things. First, browse the location where you want to save. Browse the location where you want to save. And second, you have to type the name of your file. You have to type the name of your file. Okay? And once it is done, once the name of file is given, location is confirmed, now finally there is a save button is there on the same dialog box. Okay, save button is available here. Just click on that. If finally your data is saved, your Excel sheet is saved here, right? But another information for you, that if you want to have a dialog box immediately on your screen, then there is shortcut key for you. The shortcut key is you have to press F12. You have to press F12 key. Immediately when you press this F12 key, you will have one dialog box. Save as dialog box. And once you have the dialog box, you are already knowing about what the process you have to follow. Right, students? So don't be panic about this. This is a very simple process for you, right? So I just want to give you one more thing, one important thing for you. Already I have explained in the previous videos, but right now in this video I just want to recall you. Okay, the particular thing is that what is the difference between save and save as? Difference between save and save as. Okay, difference between save as and save. So a very slight difference is there. The steps are little bit different. Okay, suppose you want to save the file with the new name, then you have to follow the same process. But if you want to save the file with a new name means the content will be same, but the name of the file is different. Okay, if I am the user, I just want to save a particular file, then what you do? First you browse the location and then immediately give some kind of name here. But some of your friend is asking about the same file, right? So what you do? Just open your file and then click on office button, and immediately once you click on that, use your save as option. Then one more save as dialog box is open here. In that, what you'll do? You have to browse the location where you want to save, and after that, what you'll do? Just click on save button after giving the name of that file. The name should be different from the earlier one. Okay? The name should be different from the earlier one. And once you click on save, two different files will be made. One that is made earlier and the another one is made with a different name. Two different files are there. So that's the major difference between your save and save as. In the same way, you have already given the explanation about what is the difference between close and exit. If you close the file, then it will close the worksheet only. If you click on exit, then it will close the whole workbook. Right? So right now, one more extra information I just want to give you here. So for this, let me erase the board and then we'll proceed further. So students, I hope you are enjoying this class. Okay, and right now I am receiving some of the queries of yours, and I am just trying to give you the reply of each and every query as early as possible. Okay, but still if you are not satisfied with the answer of the, immediately inform me. Right? So right now the extra information is one question and then I will tell you the answer. Shift plus F11. Shift plus, and this is the one shortcut key. Just tell me why we are using this shortcut key. You have to give the answer on the YouTube comments. Right? First I will review each and every comment and then I will reply with the same. Right? So many answers I am receiving here. So according to me, this is one kind of option, one kind of shortcut key through which we are able to insert a new worksheet. Suppose already the sheet 1 is selected. If you press the shift plus F11, then what is happening? The new worksheet will be added before that. Right? And apart from this, this is one more thing is there. Beside the sheet number 3, one button is there. Okay, one button is there. The name of that button is insert sheet button. Right? If you click on this option, immediately the new worksheet will be added. Right? So you have two options. While either you can use shift plus F11 or you have one more option, you can click on insert sheet button. So students, right now we are going to proceed further. Let me erase the board. Okay students, so I hope you have enjoyed a lot in my class and you have shown a very good patience here. You have watched this video from the starting till the last, and I am damn sure you are very much satisfied with the content which I am trying to provide you. I am able to give the satisfactory answers to you. So with this, it's time to finish off this video. So I just want to give you one more request, one more time. The request is that you have to subscribe this channel. If you like this video, please share it to your friends and don't forget to press the bell icon, right? Because if you press the bell icon, you will get the notifications of my latest videos. So students, thank you so much. A big thank you for all. To all my students, all my participants, each and every. Thank you so much for watching me and keep enjoying. Please work hard to get success in your life. So thank you so much once again.